Hotep, I am the Amen Osiris, and I am the God of Law, and we are www.deceptionstoppers.com. Our contact number is 609-233-5307, and we are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for tuning in, and today I'm going to give you a short dissertation about a business. The business is called child support. Okay? Child support is a business, and I've proven this to you over and over again because it does have customers. All right. However, what we're going to be looking at now is your remedy against this business in accordance with the Supreme Court. Okay. What we have here is the definition. Now, gentlemen, everything that is written is built off of a definition. All right. Anybody can say anything, but knowing the meaning and the comprehension of what that word actually means and where it derives from, such as Black's Law's Dictionary, is invaluable. Okay? If you don't speak your enemy's language, then you're not going to comprehend what he's saying, and then you're not going to be able to beat him. A business, also known as an enterprise, agency, or a firm, is an entity involved in the provision of goods and or services to consumers. Businesses are prevalent in capitalist economies, where most of them are privately owned and provide goods and services to customers in exchange for other goods, services, or money. Now, unbeknownst to you, if you know it or you don't know it, and you, of course you will after we're done, this is the Federal Manual Child Support, Section 8, and this is page 73. Okay? Unbeknownst to you, all right, child support has 5 major streams of financing. Okay? They are financed in 5 major ways. The 5th stream of child support financing is money obtained through application fees and costs recovered from non-welfare families. Okay? Now, accordingly, the child support agency must charge an application fee not to exceed $25 for families who are not on welfare. Okay? So if 1 million women or men go down to child support and fill out an application times $25, that is $25 million in child support's pocket. Okay? That is their money. They are going to keep it, and it is not for the best interest of your human offspring. Now, we're also going to talk about the fact of what the Supreme Court says about what child support is doing. All right? Now, I'm going to turn you on to some case laws. 2 of which are my favorites, and I use them interchangeably on a regular basis. Clearfield Trust versus United States. The United States Supreme Court stated that governments descend to the level of a mere private corporation and takes all the character of a mere private citizen where private commercial paper, notes, and securities are concerned. For purposes of suit, such corporations and individuals are regarded as an entity entirely separate from the government. So therefore, because child support is charging a $25 application fee, they are accepting private commercial notes because those are Federal Reserve notes, a 5 and a 20, or however they want to add it out. Federal Reserve notes are private commercial paper. Okay? Because they're accepting private commercial paper, they are regarded as an entity entirely separate from the government. And they're accepting it because they're selling something. All right? Don't forget, the government was instituted to be to protect man and his property or his rights. The government was also instituted to be a benefit, security, and protection of the people who created the government. And don't forget, the governments derive their just power from the consent of the governed. Okay? So you are consenting with them. You are doing business with them. All right? So because they're charging a $25 application fee, there is no ifs, ands, or buts. The Supreme Court clearly states that once they collect that private commercial Federal Reserve note, they are an entity regarded separate from government. You can sue them on that alone under 1983 deprivation of rights under color of law and failure to prevent, neglect, the whole 9 yards. Now, because they're accepting $25 they're charging $25 for the service. So you now know child support is not free. It is sold to who? To customers. Okay. And now because they're taking private commercial notes for this and regard it as an entity separate from government, another Supreme Court ruling that seals the nail in the coffin clearly states that Supreme Court stated when governments enter into the world of commerce, They are subject to the same burdens as any private firm or corporation. Now you got them by the balls. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now you have a remedy. This was short and sweet to the point, but I'm showing you how to tactically attack your enemy. Use your enemy's own force against it. Eventually, it's going to crumble. This is not a magic bullet. It is not a quick fix. All right. It takes time. All right. More importantly, it takes time because you're going to be the one who's walking in here fighting for your rights. And if you're a coward, you're obviously not going to do that. But if you're a man, if you're a God, if you're a creator, you're going to walk in and you're going to fight for yourself and you're not going to give up. And the only way that you can do that is by knowing what the law says. Knowledge is power. And if you ain't got none, you ain't got none. I am the Amen Osiris. We are Deception Stoppers. All right. We are the nation's only child support, education, and resource service center in America. All right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts here. All right. It's all about the education. Once you receive your education, knowledge is power. Okay. I've posted enough information, and I'm going to say it on YouTube. You should have been free. And if you're expecting someone to free you, it ain't going to happen. All right. You're the one who got yourself into this situation, all right, because you were ignorant. Now you're going to take that ignorance and turn it into power, unadulterated power, by using their information against them. And therefore, it makes it harder for them to say, well, this is wrong. Well, if you're telling me that your information is wrong, then you got to dismiss the case because here it is out of your book. All right. We're open Monday through Friday. Check us out on the web at www.deceptionstoppers.com. You can call me directly at 609-233-5307. All right. If you want information, you can schedule a one-on-one appointment. You can tell us what you're facing, and I can tell you exactly what your remedy is. Or you can schedule a one-on-one webinar, which is something that we're doing here. You'll see the laws. You'll have access to it, and you'll be able to confirm it. Do not take my word for it. Look this information up, gentlemen, and confirm it to be true. Use it to free yourself. You don't have to use Deception Stoppers to free yourself. I'm merely trying to point you in the right direction. It's up to you what you do with it. I want to send a shout out to my man, the God of Knowledge, Wasil Bey, over there at Sham Stoppers. When you get a chance, check him out on YouTube. His education is of the highest quality, and he is way above reproach. I say Hotep, I say peace. We look forward to hearing from you soon.